Hey there everybody, it's Jamie here and a very warm welcome to you all to Travel Blog Jamie. It's cruise day, what a surprise! And I'm going to be embarking P&O's Aurora, 24-year-old girl. This is a cheeky 3-night cruise from Southampton to Guernsey, the Channel Islands and back. And guess what? You lot are coming with me for the duration. But will this be my final P&O fling? We'll find out. Let's do this! So this is what I'm calling a legacy cruise, i.e. one that I booked a long time ago. Not only that, it was actually billed as a group cruise or an unofficial group cruise for my Facebook cruise group. It's also highly likely this will be my last P&O cruise, at least for a number of years. Got a bit of a hoo-ha going on with them still after nearly 8 months, and it's not going well. And some of you out there have said, you know, morally you shouldn't be taking this cruise given what's happening. However, it's a group cruise. I've organized it, I've got to go on it, and I'm absolutely not going to allow the issues with P&O leadership to impact negatively on my experience on board. I'm going on board with an open mind. I'm really looking forward to meeting so many people from my cruise group as well, and I am genuinely hoping for an excellent 3 nights on board as we sail towards Guernsey, the Channel Islands. But no more P&O for me after this unless they resolve those issues. They probably won't resolve them just so that I don't come back on board. We're walking to Mayflower Terminal. That's what we call Poor Matthew down there, by the way. I don't want anyone telling me I haven't got enough luggage. It's just 3 nights. Of course I've got enough. And there she is, 24 years of age, officially a mid-size ship, exclusively adults only, and a capacity for 1,868 passengers. Random rhinoceros at the terminal. I'm not judging rhinoceroses, by the way. I bloody love them. Right, first thing I'm going to do is drop off my luggage at the appropriate luggage pod. Your luggage label will tell you which baggage pod you need. If you weren't able to print off your luggage label, don't worry, there is a desk up here. They will provide your luggage label for you. Bye bag, bye, see you on board. I've got all my essentials in my hand luggage, by the way, including swimming trunks. Of course I have. Alrighty, boarding pass and passport at the ready. Apparently, I have priority boarding. That's because of my loyalty tier, how loyal I've been and how little I've got in return. You can print off your boarding pass at home once you've done your online check-in, and it will also give you your arrival time. Right, I am on time. I'm not early. If you're early, you get put in another line and they let you in once there's a gap, a space. All sounds very quiet in here at the moment. I think it's 12:50 at the moment. Right, I'm priority, so I've got to go in this way. Bite me. They must be crazy. They've said I'm okay to board. Right, we're now going to head to security. Where is everybody? I think they must all be on board already. There's nobody in the line. To the ship. I mean, that was all very fast, very efficient indeed. No complaints from me. Not like me at all. I love the zigzagorama of the air bridge. And also, you get a good view of either the aft or the forward-facing part of your ship. There we are. God bless you, Aurora, and all who vessel in you. Right, this is the stage where we actually board the ship and our feet touch down for the first time, which is very, very important. Hi! Made it. Right, and as soon as you get on, you head to your master station to zap in. We are on deck 7 around Carmen's. I think that's a show lounge, isn't it? Oh, this always warms my heart. Look, decks 4 up to 12. The last ship I was on went up to 19. Down we go to Carmen's. Sorry, that sounded really over the top. Through the gallery. Just a small one on board Aurora. Sports bar. What's this one called? Champions. And through the small casino, but perfectly formed, obviously. And there she is. Hi, Carmen. Hola. So this is where I need to come in case of an emergency. In my world, an emergency could be things like, I don't know, running out of Pringles. Okay. I'm absolutely coming here in case of emergency, aren't I? Yeah. Next job, I'm going to head to my cabin, which is on A deck. I'm at the aft inside. Grab my cruise key card and watch the safety video. Well, I may be afternoon side, but look, right above I've got all these pools, the Lido Grill, spa, fabulous. I also think my cabin is very close to the stairwell and the lifts. In fact, it might be in there. Let's have a look. A297. Well, they're the ones with the nice cabins. I think I might just be here. Oh, look, I can exit right here to the aft. There we go. Is this a sideways cabin? Ooh. So in here you'll find your cruise key card to let you in and out of your cabin, on and off the ship as well in future, and to make any purchases. That's me. Now then, for years I've been putting this in the wrong way and I still don't remember which way. Oh, that was a fluke. Ready for this? Okay, I'm not looking. It's a sideways cabin. Oh, this isn't a bad space. Before we have a peek, here's a look at my cabin location. It's aft and starboard side. That means it's on the right. So with a sideways cabin, you literally come straight into the bedroom area. For some people, they think that's a bit odd or awkward. I tell you why I love it. You end up with loads more floor space. You really do. Bathroom is over here to the left. And just tucked around this corner, we've even got a tiny little kiss couch, I'm going to call that one, little table as well. From over here, because angles and perspectives are everything, this is a good size inside cabin. It really is. Let's check out that bathroom. It's going to be Plastic-orama. That's what I think. Oh my goodness me. No. That will not do. That will do. Right, let's check this out, shall we? I think the light's already on. Oh, the colour. What is this? Magnolia, peach? It changes depending on the lighting. This is a traditional clingy curtain, of course, which some of you will find very offensive. It's almost like the inside of this shower sparkles, look. It's actually a bigger bathroom than what I just had on my Princess cruise, although it's not as nice. There's more floor space. We'll check out the cabin properly a little bit later. Right, next job, because I'm a good boy, watch the safety drill on your television. All right, and next job is to see if I can change my dining arrangements. I've been given first seating at 6:15. That's way too early for me. That's a long line of people wanting to change their dining arrangements. All right, so they might be able to change my first seating to the second, which I think is at 8:15. Apparently I'll find out. I'll get a card in my cabin if it's changed, but there's no way I'll be eating today on embarkation day at 6:15. There's just no chance on the planet. Also, I haven't been able to book any specialty dining using the website in advance. Every time I selected a date and a time and I put it into my cart to pay for it, when I went to pay, every time there was an error. That's all that's happened for 2 weeks. Now I'm on board, I'm using the my holiday webpage to try and make bookings. There's just nothing available. So I can't even go and book though at the podium of each restaurant because there's no one there. Annoying. Why does it have to be so difficult? Oh. By the way, you may have just noticed I mentioned the P&O My Holiday app/webpage. You can use this whilst on board for free to assist with all things about your cruise. This includes organising your dining arrangements, booking shore excursions, keeping a close eye on your onboard spend, and so on. If you'd like more information about this, just search Travel Blog Jamie P&O My Holiday app. Always a bit frustrating when you have to resolve little issues like that. However, the crew, to their credit, have been very good, very accommodating so far. Let's see if they're able to get me a later seating and some specialty dining. They might be able to. This is the atrium, by the way. I absolutely adore this atrium. The back wall of the atrium used to have a fully operational, read that as working, water feature. Don't think that's been working for a number of years. It's still beautiful though. And each of the 3 decks above has a range of shops, bars, eateries, and coffee shop. Oh my God, I haven't had a nice latte yet. I've been too busy resolving. Oh, we have a pianist. I love a pianist. Very talented lady. Right, iced coffee. Can't wait any longer. This is Raffles, which is a beautiful coffee shop. They actually have some cakes, wraps, rolls, etc. that are included in your cruise fare. And because I'm nosy, this is my spot. You see? Great views. Now then folks, I already made an up-to-date drinks package vlog for P&O. So just search travel blog Jamie P&O drinks package 2024. It will give you all the information you need. And there you go, my coffee over ice. The ice section, actually, I like the look of very much. Oh look, red summer berries. That's the kind of thing Matthew would have. Oh bless, he misunderstood what I asked for and brought over carrot cake. That's so funny. It looks good though, doesn't it? First one of the trip, but is it any good? Well done, P&O crew. That's a good one. Yes! Hey everybody, this is Russ and Mazza. They were the first on board today. I saw their pictures and you're half cut already, aren't you?
That's absolutely. It's wonderful to meet you, Jamie. And it really is, because we've been following you for ages. It's just fantastic to meet you. I just wish your partner was here so we could see him as well.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Fantastic.
he's not on board this one.
He's a lovely guy like you are, and it'd be wonderful to see him and yourself.
I'll pass
So
on the
take-
message. Matthew,
please
you
do.
heard that.
Yeah,
It's nice
please
to
do.
meet you both. Have a lovely few days, aren't you?
Fantastic. Yourself as well.
What's this hand for?
Take care, my
He
man.
actually gave me a kiss when he came over and gave me a kiss. He
I'll
did,
do
didn't
another
he?
one, shall we?
Yeah. Oh, I love him. I love them. Bye. All right, just in case any of my previous year 11 students are watching, and I have witnesses on this ship, I've just looked at your GCSE results for Spanish, both classes, and my goodness, you have done so well. I couldn't be happier or prouder. So well done to you all. Yay, I'm gonna celebrate tonight, obviously. Welcome to the Crystal Pool and Bar with its retractable roof. It's bloody steaming in here. I've got somebody come in to say hello, I think. They've just seductively placed themselves at the end of the pool. Hello.
Hello, hi Jamie.
Who are you?
Very good, how are you?
I said, who are you? I know you're well,
I'm
yes.
Debbie.
I know you're Debbie, but no one else knows you're Debbie.
And I'm Paul.
Hi, nice to meet you. And how are you?
Okay.
Awesome. Very kind of them to put some food out in the Crystal Pool area as well. I'm going in, folks. Snacks, 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 snacks. It's a nice space in here, isn't it? I think so. I do love a nice traditional tiered aft. Now, a couple just stopped me and said, "You're Jamie." I'm like, "Yes, I am." They said, "Keep away from the aft pool. It's freezing. Thanks for the warning." Right, a little snack for me. Chicken coronation, samosa and spring rolls. In the sunshine too. I know I trigger or upset some of you when I say smelly old Southampton. Here's where that saying came from. If you're lucky enough to be boarding at Mayflower Terminal, you might see the rubbish tip. There it is. That's why I call it smelly old Southampton. It's a nice spot here, isn't it? I reckon so. Oh, no terrace bar open right now. Damn it. Perfect weather for it. Come on, folks. Get it open. And yes, that is bloody cold. Oh, look who's arrived. Welcome home, Paul Matthews. Well, that was super easy. 3 nights, no problem. I'll see you in a few days, Paul Matthew. Bye. Capitan has just been on the tannoy to say we can expect slight seas tonight and tomorrow during our sea day with some sunny spells. Great for the sunny spells, but I want rough seas. Come on, give me rough seas. I don't think we're going to get them this time. All right, it's nearly time to sail away. Cheers, everybody. We're on the move. See ya, smelly old Southampton. Sunset cooler, a little bit of vodka, white wine, peach, soda and cranberry. A lot of ice too. Very nice indeed. £8.75. Not bad. Bye Disney Dream, we love you. Feeling very fortunate with this gorgeous sail away. What a beautiful late afternoon. Alrighty, I am all freshened up. I'm going totes tropical tonight. I remember the days when P&O used to do tropical nights. Used to love those. Oh, look, it's me. This shower, it was powerful and it was hot, just like you. Well, this is the Horizon newsletter. You'll get one of these at the end of every evening, and it gives you all the information you need for the next day. So as you can see, tonight's dress code on P&O is evening casual. So for me, jeans, collared shirt and shoes, absolutely fine. Can I just say, Pulse are my guilty pleasure. I'm definitely going to go and see them later. Oh, the Fly-Rights, apparently some of the world's greatest entertainers. I've never heard of them. And look, all the information, times, details you need about the events, activities, workshops on board. It's all here. I'm often asked if P&O is good for solo travelers. As you can see, there is indeed an evening solo traveler get together. You'll have this every day on board. And there is also an LGBTQ plus get together. And look at that, folks. We've got silent disco tonight. Awesome. Right, well, you've got to do your own turn down on P&O. Let's just rejig that. We'll pull that out a bit. That's nice. Got my Horizon for tomorrow, and I'll just leave that there as well. Come on, folks, let's hit the town, the Aurora town. Well, no one got back to me about whether or not I'd be able to dine at the second sitting. I mean, I was still out and about at 6:15. I ain't going to dinner at 6:15. So it's the buffet for me. All right, so welcome to the Horizon. This is buffet style dining. I'm so excited. You know I'm being sarcastic, don't you? I'm going in, folks. I'm going in. Alrighty, well, we've got a selection of breads here and butter. There's a cold cut section. Oh, and actually mixed seafood here as well. No, thank you. We've got a selection of salad items. Oh, that beetroot looks very nice, actually. Fruits, cheese, crackers. We have some vegan and gluten-free dishes over here. Ham and poi lentil soup. I thought it was custard for a minute with some black bits in. There is a carvery here. We've got beef tonight, Yorkshire's, potato, veggies. Some nice Indian dishes on offer here as well. Lamb biryani, Goan vegetable curry. There's even a chicken Bombay burrito, Goan fish curry, beef curry, aloo gobi, desserts, coffee cake, fruit jelly, tonka bean mousse with strawberry gel and almond praline. The pear and ricotta tart is low sugar, good to see. Fruit salad, being classed as vegan and gluten-free. I mean, passion fruit pavlova, gluten-free. Sticky toffee pudding. Aha, and there is the custard. You can also help yourself to tea, coffee, and there is chilled water. In the mornings, you can also get fruit juice from here. Well, at least the views are good up here. Oh, psst. I'm going to be using this very handy food infographic to rate every plate on board my cruise. Starting off with the ham and lentil soup, and yes, that is black pepper. I put shitloads on. Okay, well, it's definitely peppery. Yes. Actually, quite hearty, wholesome, satisfying soup. Absolutely fine. Health, 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 darlings. Yes. I'm eating salad. Oh my god. All the curries for me, of course, plus aloo gobi. And an Indian style burrito. Why not? Oh, that burrito's really good. It's actually been fried as well. It's a bit like a chimichanga. Very nice. Very flavoursome. A little bit chilly. Moorish. Might go back for more of those. That's what Moorish means. You want more. The Goan vegetable curry. It's almost like spicy, sweet and sour. It's actually very good. Well, the lamb biryani, very fragrant indeed. Good kick of heat as well. Oh, the korma is not actually as mild as I thought it was going to be. Sorry, I was trying to stab you with my fork. Very, very tasty with a nice kick of chili in it. I like that. Yes, this is my natural skin tone. The buffet has certainly improved since I was last on board in April. A little bit more choice and very tasty actually. I need to touch wood. Long may it last. Crystal pool and bar area looking gorgeous tonight. Oh, I didn't notice earlier, but there's also a hoist by this pool. There's also access via ladder and steps. It's guilty pleasure time. I can't help myself. Alrighty, folks, here we are in funky old Carmen's. I want loads of cheese all over me, please. My first passion fruit. You can't call it a porn star on P&O, otherwise you get thrown in prison. Now, I used to love these because they are of the sourest I've ever had. I'm hoping for sour AF once again. Oh yeah, sour. Just like me. Are you an innie or outie with your Prosecco? I actually drink half of me passion fruit, then I put it in. Okay, so P&O still do the best passion fruit martini on any ship I've been on. Just saying. Here we go. I'm not sure these two like each other. What's going on? Something's going on. Oh no, they're back on good terms again now. They're all right. I've got them. Just one more. Well, I think the male lead singer was having a bit of an off night tonight. Talk about out of tune. Not so silent disco. Lovely people, lovely people. Right, I had a minuscule lunch. You saw that tiny samosa thing, and a very small dinner can mean only one thing: late night snacks. Late night snacks. There are a lot of people up here. They can't be hungry, surely. Oh, late night massacre right here. Oh my god, have they got Horlicks over here? Hot chocolate and Horlicks. Look, they got those chicken Bombay burritos as well. I'm going down to the cabin. We're walking with our late night snacks. We're walking with our late night snacks. We're walking with our late night snacks. I can't believe that's my cabin in there. God, if I were in there right now and someone like me were yapping outside, I'd be like, shut up. Ooh, who doesn't love a cup of Horlicks before bedtime? What do you mean you don't like it? What's wrong with you? Come on, who's going to get triggered about this? I'm ready for you. All right, my darlings, it is time for Betty Poos. No, don't do that. Don't forget, I really, honestly, genuinely, sincerely love you, and 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 you, but I don't love you. Good night. See you tomorrow. It's C-Day. Mwah. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the English channel. Looks sunny out there. We're just bobbing around today. You know, it's a taster cruise. We're not actually going anywhere today. Oh, and by the way, I had a good night's sleep. It was actually very quiet here. I'm really surprised because, as you know, I'm right next to the stairwell and the lifts. Didn't hear a Scooby. It's sunny! Yes! Alright, I'm gonna head to the Medina main dining room restaurant to have breakfast, or rather, I'm gonna try. Alright, well, I think I see a lot of people hanging around. I hear buzzers going off. Oh dear. 50 minute wait for breakfast in the main dining room. But might I add, I've just been on a 12-night cruise with Princess. I didn't have a single wait. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, nothing. Alrighty, so I've come to Raffles because they do have some fruit and pastries here, as well as coffee, of course, although I've got to pay for the coffee here. Well, that's me told. I've ordered my coffee, asked for a little bit of fruit and a pastry, but no, sir, you can only have one item per coffee. Don't worry, because I was told you can go to the buffet. Joy of joys. Some things just feel so restricted on this ship. Things are just made so difficult. And I think that's abundantly clear to me, having just sailed with various other cruise lines where I never had any issues getting food never had issues with wait times. Ugh. And you're going to say to me, but just go to the buffet. I don't always want to go to the buffet. I shouldn't have to always go to the buffet. You shouldn't have to always go to the buffet to eat on a cruise ship. This is billed as a modern, state-of-the-art cruise ship. It is. Health, 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 darlings. Welcome to breakfast time. Wow, there's always iced latte, isn't there? Right, I've come back to the Medina restaurant at 10:29 on the nose. No lines now. If you're happy to get up earlier and come down to the main dining room for breakfast, you're not going to have a problem. If you come here towards the end of service, you're probably not going to have a problem. The middle section, expect to wait. Hopefully not as long as the one I was forecast. Options on this very sticky, dirty menu. So, continental options, bakery, healthy options, and your hot breakfast items. They don't have omelette on here. I might ask to see if they actually serve them. I'm guessing the answer will be no. Oh, what a lovely gift that is from the previous occupant. Thank goodness for Life Force. I feel I'm going to need it. And I know some of you are going to say, well, get up early, for goodness sake, if you want breakfast. You know what though? This is a holiday. The minute you have to start getting up super early, waiting in long lines, it's more of an ordeal than a holiday. That's my opinion. Sorry if that upsets some of you. I'm trying to be balanced for you, I promise, but you know, I literally just film what happens on my cruises and my travels as they happen. I will apologise for one thing. I just asked if they do omelettes even though they're not on the menu. The answer, yes. So thank you for that, and I'm deeply sorry that I questioned you. Well, that is definitely a sizable breakfast, isn't it? So I've got plain omelette, hash brown, mushrooms, bacon, and baked beans. Well, it looks like about a pint with that, doesn't it? I mean, that omelette was huge. It was nice, but the middle section is undercooked. I don't like runny eggs. Can I just say, I know it might seem like a minor thing, the mushrooms were so well seasoned and cooked. A little bit charred, delicious. Oh, I remember the days when this staircase was like the grand entrance to the restaurant. These days. Alrighty, let's see what's on offer for us today on this sea day. Here's what we can get up to. Yes, that is me, by the way. Who else would it be? I mean, I think there's quite a good range of activities on board today. Oh look, it's vocalist Dean Stansby, or is it Stansby? We follow each other on various social media platforms. Maybe I'll go and see him. I don't think he'll recognize me. Okay, so quite a lot going on, wouldn't you say? And I apologize again for me shaky-handedness. Right, let's see if it's worth joining this choir. Warm up. I'm not feeling very warm.
Nice, lovely.
Oh, I really dislike that song.
I know, me too.
Oh, I've got no one to give me a massage. I love this kind of warm-up.
Just one look, one more look. Whoa, whoa, doesn't mean forever.
Here's what else you could get up to on a sea day. You could spend time admiring the art in the gallery and then hemorrhage a lot of money. Enjoy a flutter on the tables in the casino, maybe the slots, or a little bit of bingo. The glass house serving small plates of food at a surcharge is sometimes open for lunch. The Playhouse is the onboard cinema showing a range of films throughout the day and evening. There's no extra charge to use this venue and you don't need to book tickets in advance. Vanderbilt's for a game of cards or a board game. If you like a bit of shopping, well, you're in luck because there's a ton of it. All your odds and sods, knick and knack, brick and brack, right here, my darlings. For a mid-sized ship, I would say that Aurora has a lot of products on offer. Aurora has 3 pools on board, all with the potential to be very nicely heated. It seems a bit hit and miss, however. You can also enjoy a number of hot tubs on board. My recommendation is grab a cocktail poolside. Out on deck, there's deck quoits, shuffleboard, a sports arena, and golf nets. There are plenty of spaces for a stroll on deck, and you might want to be one of those joggers who go round and round. In fact, Aurora is blessed with a beautiful wraparound promenade. Here's a look at me pretending to exercise. For exercise, for exercise. Head to the spa for a range of treatments. Go on, my darlings, get your bits and bobs attended to. There's a good sized gym and fitness studio on board. There's no charge to use these, and likewise there are free wellness consultations. A fitness program is available at a surcharge. And of course there are a range of bars, lounges and a theatre on board. Here you can expect shows, game shows, talks, quizzes, karaoke and dance classes. And finally there's a good old-fashioned library on board, plus an internet cafe.
We just thought we'd come by and say hi to Jamie because he's just hanging around by the pool. So
Hanging around, that's you'll always see me hanging around.
Always hanging out, yeah. So we thought, yeah, we'll come and say hello. We've seen you a couple of times. We thought, be brave and come and speak to Jamie. So
Yeah, be brave. And someone's birthday yesterday.
yes, that was his birthday yesterday. So we had a nice dinner at Sindhu. Highly recommend. Really good meal.
Yeah, it was lovely.
And 21?
35.
35. Look, there was a pause there. You've forgotten
I know,
now.
it's
You've
like-
got to count on your fingers.
Yeah, 35.
Oh, it's nice to meet you both. Have a lovely couple of days, aren't you?
Enjoy.
Ta-ra! Lunchtime. Right, no, I'm not having ice cream for lunch, but I thought I should at least show you what's available here. 1 scoop, 2 scoops, rah rah rah. 3 scoops, 4 scoops, big baboo. Oh, look, if I could, I absolutely would. I'm telling you that now. What about the Lido grill? Maybe. Here is yonder menu. Burgers, fries, salads, relishes. We got pizza, salad items. So the main dining room is also open for lunch, as is the buffet and the glass house. You could also get a wrap or a sandwich from Raffles, but only one per drink, of course, that you purchase. Right, having just come off Princess and reviewed their pizza and MSC pizza, let's try the P&O one in comparison. In it goes. Okay, I like the base actually. There's a little charred bit. I'd just say that the tomato base lacks flavour, and the mozzarella, nice and stringy, but not like really creamy like you would get on Princess and MSC. Sorry. Right, I've also gone with the veggie burger with cheese. I'm not sure why they've shoved that on. Look at the size of that onion. No, thank you. I don't want to say it looks dry, but it looks dry. Let's see what it's like. Okay, it's actually better than it looked. The burger bun is nice, soft, buttery brioche. The burger, okay, a little bit dry, but it's actually very flavoursome. Just add a little bit of relish or ketchup or mayo. Bob's your uncle, Petunia, your auntie. Better than it looks. Last one for the day, I promise. Well, back to my cabin, and we've had a delivery. Well, that might make a nice giveaway on Instagram, to be honest. Alrighty, it's black tie night, my favourite night of the cruise. I'm joking, I don't like it. I have made an effort, and I'm wearing all black. I, at the moment, love wearing all black for a formal night. Now, a few of you have turned into absolute fashion experts overnight, almost, telling me that this is not the right thing to wear. It's not good just wearing all black. I mean, I've looked at your profiles and my goodness, my love, some of you really need work with your fashion sense. Mutton, lamb spring to mind. You wear what you want, I'll wear what I want, okay? Deal? Awesome. Matthew, push the Matthew, push the Matthew. Right, I haven't yet been to Anderson's, probably one of the nicest bars on board, or maybe the Crow's Nest. Let's go to both. Here we are. Very nice venue. Dress code applies here, look. The venue is black tie. I got you, don't you worry. Look, it's nice, isn't it, folks? Yeah, a touch of elegance. Perfect for me. You know how elegant I am. Very quiet at the moment. I must be super early. Right, let's check out some of the white wines. Oh my god, we've got that Willy again. That happened in my last vlog. Alright, I've fixed the Willy issue, and look, they've got a very nice sounding, crisp and refreshing English white. That's what I want. If you like your gin, well, Anderson's is definitely the place to come. They've got oodles of them, and they've got a lot of gin cocktails here as well. No surprise, they don't have that wine. Whack-a-papa it is. Sorry, whack-a-papa. Cheers. And for £11 in here, folks, they offer gin flights. I'm not a fan of gin, I have to be honest with you. All a bit herbalicious, aromalicious, and gardenalicious for me. Although some of the cocktails in here do sound quite special, just like you. Okay, that whack-a-papa from New Zealand is really very bad. It's nothing like a good Sauvignon Blanc. So I'm gonna do this. Ding, 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 ding. Ooh. Ugh. Take me up, god damn it. Kate Winslet vibes. She goes down though, not up. In the lift. Oh dear. I think we do need Kate Winslet right now. Into the crow's nest, yeah? Dress code applies in here tonight as well. Let's do this. It's all very quiet. Everyone's having their dinner. This is a nice venue, isn't it? Oh, where's the pianist? B and B and B and O, B and O. Sorry. Gorgeous views up here, folks. I fancy a little cocktail. Do you know what I actually would love to do? That's sit around this piano having a drink when someone's tinkering away. Is that what they do? Tinker? 2 cocktails up here all over. The Ruby Rose Punch and the Ginger Peach Collins. In fact, I'd have them all over me. Never mind me being all over them. Oh, what the hell is this music? Come on, pianist, let's go. Very pretty Ruby Punch. Goes on my complexion. The last time I had one of these, I thought I was going to fall overboard. It was so strong. Let's see. Oh, that is really good. Very refreshing, actually. Yeah, it's strong. And there's a lot of it. It's bigger than my head. Right, this is Victor in the crow's nest. He's blimmin' awesome. He's very friendly, he's very professional, and he's a credit to the company. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. He needs a pay rise. Thank you for being so lovely. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Jamie.
Oh, Sir Jamie.
I'm your fan of your page of Jamie.
Oh. Thank you, bless you. Take care.
Thank you, Sir Jamie.
Oh, we got a lovely band now, much better than the supermarket music I was listening to a little bit earlier. They're very, very talented. Right, nearly dinner time, but I wanted to just pop outside because the sky is looking gorgeous. Oh, would you look at that? Alrighty, I'm heading for dinner at the Beach House, which is specialty dining. Think of like Latino, Caribbean flavors, or at least I hope. It's about £9 per person to eat there. You get a starter, a main course, and a dessert as well. I'll probably forego the dessert, or they might have some low sugar ones, you never know. It has been a labor of love getting a table there because the online system wasn't working at all for me. After a few visits to reception, they were able to secure me a table, for which I'm very grateful. Let's do this. I certainly don't need to be wearing this. I'll keep it on for now though. Keeping up appearances, like Hyacinth Bouquet. Now I'm wondering, if you're not from the UK, do you even know who I'm talking about? Look up Keeping Up Appearances, Hyacinth Bouquet. Bucket. And here we are. Alright, well, I'm here waiting at the podium. 2 people walking behind me, and they're greeted and seated. Is this the curse of the solo traveller? So the Beach House actually occupies a part of the buffet. True story. Right, some giant corn to tiny Jamie. Right, flavours of South America and the Caribbean, and just a couple items with a surcharge. The cook your own steak on a lava rock is very popular here, but I'm not going for that one. Desserts, and a look at the drinks menu as well. If I'm too fast for you, don't worry my loves, just pause or go back, it's fine. Holy macaroni and shawarma, look at that beast. I've literally turned into Matthew. He'd always go with the loaded potato skins. Man said that the dish is very hot, not to touch it, so I'm going to touch it. Oh, Jesus, that's hot. I mean, look, the potato skins. The bacon is cooked really nicely, actually. It's quite crispy. It's a big portion. They used to be smaller than this. That's not a complaint, by the way. I like more. More is less. Should it not be less is more? More is less. Sauces this is served with are the winners, though. They really lift everything. Otherwise, it is just potato skins. Right, here comes my sizzler. I can hear it sizzling. Thank you very much. Chicken finger sizzler. Well, that does smell delish. Funnily enough, depending on which P&O ship you go on, will determine the size of your wraps, so to speak. These are dinky little ones. I only got 2. Not sure I'm going to fit all of that in. Might have to ask for more. All right, so the beach house experience. First of all, the service was very, very lovely. Very gentle, kind service. I like that very much. So thank you to the crew. The food was nice. It was good. The sizzling plate probably looked a lot nicer than it was. The problem with it is the hot plate doesn't stay hot that long, and they hadn't pre-cooked any of the veggies, so they were quite like chunky, hard, al dente. And actually, when you have like a sizzle plate, they should be really nice and soft and almost sweet. So I didn't get that. It was kind of like chunkarama. I know there are worse problems to have, but I had to pay £11.50 for that. That's right. If you weren't able to book in advance because of glitchy IT systems, you have the privilege of paying an extra £2 by booking on board. That's not me being tight, by the way. I'm just telling you the facts. And I didn't have dessert. The low sugar option was the apple pie, and I just don't fancy that. That's all. That's all. Emily. That's all. Sorry. I'm getting Devil Wears Prada vibes now. That's all. Emily. Sorry. Oh, look at this, folks. It's like the main atrium's tiny little child atrium. Look, dinky. I want to walk these stairs. I want to walk these stairs. We got a busker in Champions. Oh, by the way, in case you wanted to see what the menu was in the main dining room on formal night, well, here's a peek for you. Anything tickle your fancy, or your fancy in a tickling? Well, I call that a pretty low-key evening. Quite a lot of people not wearing formal attire. Good for them. Boo! Oh, take 2. Boo! That's better. Seriously though, with Aurora being adults only and a more traditional ship, I expected more people to be dressed formally. Wasn't the case at all. And also in those venues where it stated you had to be in formal dress, there were people not in formal dress. I'm not judging them, by the way. I'm just saying if you're going to have a rule, you either enforce it so we all get to experience the same thing, or don't have the rule at all. And therefore, I wouldn't have worn this. It's true. It does make me wonder if enforced formalities are becoming a thing of the past, i.e. still have formalities, but optional. Kind of feels like that on board tonight. And yes, you're right, every segment I record, I'm wearing a little bit less. I am singing I mean, what do you expect? The guy's a gigolo, man. It's time. Wow, God willing and all, we'll be in Guernsey tomorrow. St. Peter's Port. They don't talk like that there. But I wanted to remind you of something pretty important, actually. I love you two, you two, you two, you two, you foursome. I really don't love, I'm so sorry to say this, but I don't love you. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. I know I'm crazy. Good morning, everybody. That's 2 good nights sleep in this cabin. Yes. And welcome to Guernsey, the Channel Islands. Guernsey is one of the Channel Islands in the English Channel near the French coast and is a self-governing British Crown dependency. It's known for its beach resorts and scenery of its coastal cliffs. It has an area of 62 square kilometres and a population of about 65,000. Let's do this! Well, it looks like there was a heavy shower a bit earlier, but the sun is now shining. Looks like we made it! Hey, St. Peter's Port. So we are anchored off Guernsey and we're going to be tendering in. That's a lifeboat to you and me. About 20 degrees Celsius today for all of you temperature freaks. I love you really. Oh, I'd love to have me breakfast out here, but it looks a bit soggy, doesn't it? All right, I am braving Horizons buffet for breakfast. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. Right, let's start with our life course. So I've got some tomato omelette, there's a frittata which has got spinach and bacon, some noisette potatoes, mushrooms and baked beans. Not too much of a bun fight this morning, thankfully. I think most people have already gone off on their excursions or ashore. It's about 10 a.m. now. I'm taking things at a leisurely pace. So at breakfast time you've got muffins and pastries, there are smoothies, tomato juice, I want some vodka in that. You've got hot items like frittata, there's a minute steak, omelette, sausage, black pudding, no thank you. Oh, fish, stale old toast. You've got fried and scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, tomato, beans, freshly cut fruits, fruit salad, cold cuts and cheese, cereals and all sorts of seeds, dried fruit, yogurt, aliens, brains, pancakes here with syrup. Yeah, you can laugh. I've just been accosted in the fruit bowl, haven't I? The fruit section.
There he was.
There I was. Go on, introduce yourselves, folks.
Peter.
And I'm Lisa.
Nice to meet you. And, yes, go on.
And we've been spying on you like for the last couple of months.
Oh, that doesn't sound creepy at all, does it?
No, no. Well, you are.
I'm not a stalker.
Well, it's very nice to meet you. I hope you have a great last day.
And you.
Take
Thank
care.
You, Jamie.
Thank you.
Your fresh fruits, everybody.
Yes, don't forget your fresh fruits. Thank you for doing that. Job well done. Well, it just goes to show you never know who you're going to meet at the fruit section. And also, you never know with P&O. And here we are back in Raffles. I'd rather not start a day. There's going to be too many double negatives. I was going to say I'd rather not start a day without a coffee. Is that right? It's correct. It just sounds odd. Once a linguist, always a linguist. Okay, so it's 11 a.m. I've just gone to collect my ticket to tender. It looks like there's still long waits to tender ashore, which I don't think should be the case when you consider this is a mid-sized ship. I've just come from Princess Cruises, where there are more than double the amount of passengers, and yet they got everybody ashore through the ticketing service by 10:30 every single time. So the other annoyance for me, sorry, I know you're going to be like, why does he keep moaning, is I was just waiting to get my ticket, and again, curse of the solo traveller, they let 2 groups of people literally ahead of me, just ignoring me, and I'm stood there like, oh hi, I'm actually here in line waiting to get a ticket. Oh, we're sorry. That happens a lot. Annoying. And here's a look at some of the excursions on offer today at St. Peter's Port. And those all-important prices. Wow, they are catching up with Princess for costs on excursions. Okay, so Captain's just come on to say he's now cancelling any more tenders because of the sea conditions and how they are dangerous to tender. So I'm not surprised at all that we're not able to go ashore, and it's like a 3-day pleasure cruise, really, isn't it? So I'm really sorry I won't be able to show you anything of Guernsey today. That's sad, isn't it? And there we have it. Cancelled. Cancel culture. Don't look too bad to me getting on and off. But of course, Capitan always knows best. Oh, apparently it is safe enough though to get everyone back from the shore, and later on today when excursions return, it's safe enough to get all of those people back. Weird. Enjoy your pleasure boat cruise. We're not actually allowed off. Honestly, I don't think that looks bad at all. Well, pina colada it therefore is. Salud. Cheers, everybody. Oh, by the way, if I've ever taught you, I hope you know what pina colada actually means. You do know, don't you? Post those comments below. Oh, and if I've not taught you as well, colada. Make sure you get it right, otherwise detention for you. You're damn right, it's one of my 5 a day. Oh look, my mouth. Right, so that guy was just trying to get in the pool. Nah mate, it's freezing. Can you see the hot tub on the left? It's a very odd hot tub. It's a freezing cold hot tub. My trusty portable sunbum for me face. You never know when you're going to need it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. My cabin is in such a convenient location. Oh, it looks like we've got some kind of letter. Let's do this. Oh my goodness, it looks like disembarkation information. Disembarkation information. Disembarkation information. Disembarkation information. Disembarkation information. Disembarkation information. Come on, say it with me. Disembarkation information. Disembarkation information. Disembarkation information. Oh, disembarkation. Sorry. Watch the hate coming through. I'm waiting for you. I don't give a monkeys. Rightio. Well, the first thing to note is we absolutely must be out of our cabin by 8 AM. Otherwise, we'll get thrown into P&O prison. 2 options for food: Horizon Buffet starting at 6 AM and the Medina restaurant for your sit-down meal, if they can squeeze you in, at 6:30 AM. Now then, Matthew is coming to collect me tomorrow morning, bless him. So I'll be doing self-help disembarkation, meaning you've got to take all your luggage yourself. Nobody is gonna help you. It also means disembarking between 7:30 and 8:30 AM. No problem for me. Otherwise, you can leave your luggage outside your cabin from 6 PM the night before you disembark, and your luggage will magically transfer itself to the cruise terminal. So you just walk off empty-handed, pick it up at the cruise terminal, and on your merry way with you. Those of you doing that, your disembarkation will begin at 8:30 AM. All right, now let me tell you a little bit about these more recently added aft cabins, because they are ocean view cabins, but I want to show you what's directly outside them. You ready for this? Well, there you go. There's your windows and there's your view. Chairs, lounges, people walking up and down like me annoying you. I don't think you're going to get much of this view, and I apologise profusely, but I thought you should know. Health, 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 darlings. Oh, apart from everything else in the bowl. Sorry about that. Just one more, I promise you. I always get people looking at me funny when I do that. And if I may be so bold as to show you Raffles from the corner. Gorgeous. And before you say anything, I put myself in the corner. It's not that anyone else tried to put Jamie in the corner.
You're able to enjoy your time on board.
Capitan.
The sunshine, there's beautiful views, and local facilities as well. I trust though that those who did manage to get ashore this morning and on ship's tours, and a few early risers, had a lovely day ashore in St. Peter Port I'm also aware it was a rather bumpy ride back to the ship.
So long, Channel Islands. It was really nice not actually seeing you. Right, let's head to the Crow's Nest for a cheeky little drink. Totally nautical tonight. Just so you don't think I'm a one-trick pony. Sugar-free Tango Mango. With vodka, obviously. Gorgeous scenery, folks, isn't it? Oh, I do like this trio. I really do. Very talented people. Could this be my favorite bar on board Aurora? I think it might be, you know, folks. Just done some live streaming on YouTube, which worked for all of that 1 whole minute, and then I think it's sabotage. That's what I think. Right, folks, I'm off for my dinner at Sindhu, speciality dining, Asian flavors. Surcharge applies. Here we are. Oh my goodness, I can smell the food from out here. It smells delish. Oh my goodness, I could eat, you know what? A shaggy dog's tail. I wonder if they've got much meat on them. Well, this is new at Sindhu. You can choose 3 courses for £21 or pay as you go. Question is, what to have? You know what? I actually fancy 2 starters. That's really greedy, isn't it? Maybe a little bit greedy. What do you reckon? And as you can see, your mains are all served with rice, dal, vegetable toran, and Indian breads. So here's a look at those main courses. I think there's a really good variety actually. And for specialty dining, I don't think those prices are too bad, personally. Well, I won't be having dessert, but if you've got a sweet tooth, here's a look at what's on offer. Anything tickle your fancy? Anything fancy your tickles? Oh, shiny. This is the cheapest wine I could find. It's the Bon Vivant. I mean, I went all out the other night and it wasn't very good, so let's see. Oh, it's room temperature. It's actually really good, but it's not cold. Gotta go back. It's important to not serve white wine at room temperature. Sorry, I know you're gonna be like, ew, he's doing this on purpose. He's not. This is just what's happening. Sorry. Okay, so I've got some complimentary poppadoms and chutneys. These are tiny. I mean, I think just give a big bowl of them, you know? My favourite is that really spicy lime pickle on the end, like that very much. I don't think you need to ration tiny poppadoms like that. Give me a big bag full, eh? It should be a feast. Right, my starter has arrived. It's pretty big, isn't it? I like that. So this is the Kerala beef. It's peppery, it's fiery, and look, it's got this lovely fried paratha with some pickled veg. Yummy. Just so you can see how big it is. Bigger than my head. Yeah, I've had that many times before, but it remains a very good dish. Very nice flavour, nice and peppery, nice and spicy, tender beef, thank you by the way. And the paratha bread just soaks up all of the spicy juices, so yeah, I love that. Oh, the pickled veg cuts through everything very nicely as well. I'm still a fan. Right, they brought me another wine because the last one was lukewarm. Matthew just messaged and went, uh-oh, diva, I'm not being a diva, you can't have warm wine, not white. That's better. The Bon Vivant is actually better than the Waka Papa I had. True story. I like that. Well, here's a lesson to me. Sometimes you just have to ask, don't you? The lady just brought some more poppadoms over. She's like, oh sir, I'd like more poppadoms. I'm like, yeah, I'd love them, thank you. Oh, bless. Right, well I've gone with the Murg Makhani, which is tandoori chicken and a Makhani curry sauce. Here are my sides, vegetables, dal, oh my god, I love dal, rice, and we've got some Indian breads over here. So I imagine you're going to say the presentation doesn't look all that, it doesn't look very inspired. I would agree. You can't smell this though, it smells amazeballs. Let's do this. It smells so good. I don't know how many spices they've used in cooking that chicken, but it's literally layer after layer after layer of flavour from that. I think it's fantastic, it really is. The Makani sauce as well, got a bit of fire. Love it. Someone from another table has bought me a drink, an East India punch. Which, by the way, is delicious. Kind of fruity, sour, tastes like a little bit of cardamom or something in it. It's really good. So the lovely lady who's been serving me came over, looked a bit embarrassed, and she went, "So, would you accept a free drink from a fan?" I'm like, yeah, what's the most expensive cocktail you've got? Bring it on. Seriously though, if you know it's you, thank you very much. It's a great cocktail, it's really good. I recommend you get one. This is a bit late for me to tell you that, but it's really good. Well, I think I can safely say I'm well and truly stuffed, and I didn't do a bad job at all, folks. And this is all the dessert I need. Oh look, another of my 5 a day. Rocking it. No dessert for me, not unexpected, but they brought over the petit four. Oh my goodness me. Obviously, I won't be eating this. Do you know what I might do though? I might have a little nibble of one of these shortbreads. Wonderful service in Sindhu tonight. Thank you to the staff. As always, they're the absolute credit, aren't they, of a cruise company. And the food was delicious. It would cost me £24 for my huge starter, massive main with all those sides, plus my wine. And there we have Sindhu. Delicious. Thank you, everybody. We've got our lovely pianist in Charlie's. I'm on the lookout for the Cruising Coleman's internet sensations. That's who I'm trying to find. I think I'd find someone like the Cruising Coleman's in Anderson's. I'm going to be right, aren't I? Oh, it's quite quiet in here. I'm looking. I can't see anyone. They might be around this corner. You never know, do you? I reckon that's them. Right, folks. So, as you know, I was on a very, very long journey to find the internet sensations. I found them, and not only that, but look, they were twins. This is the funniest thing. We look like we're in pajamas or something. Who are you, my darling?
I'm Sabina, and I'm one half of Cruising Coleman's.
And therefore, you must go to YouTube and search Cruising Coleman's. Now, your other half, I hear, is an expert in Spanish. Sí. Where is he? Aquí. Ahí? Am I allowed to show him?
Sí.
So just go that way, like, casually and subtly. Oh, it's tiny. Hi, hola. En la esquina. Please go and search for the internet sensations that are Cruising Coleman's. And also get a striped top like this, it's awesome. Take me up, goddammit. And just like that, another night done. Our last night done as well. I'll see you in the morning for Disembarkation Day, which I'm sure will be absolutely enthralling. Nonetheless, very important to know how it works. I'm going to do things a little bit differently tonight for our goodnight kiss. I am going to say, I don't love you, 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 but I love you. Different. See you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Southampton. Looks like a nice sunny day out there. I've got about 5 minutes till I need to be out of my cabin, so I'm going to do my ritualistic farewells. Bye, bed. You are actually super comfy. Love those pillows. Probably more comfy than my own bed at home. Bye, extra floor space. I did appreciate you. I did also love you, even if I didn't use you, my little kissing couch, and we had no kisses on you either. Bye, Plastic-Orama bathroom. Don't really love you, but shower, pretty powerful and hot. Bye, sideways cabin. If I have to have inside cabins, I want them to be sideways always. Bye-bye. You can caption that, folks. Got me bill outside my cabin. Right, well, that came to £115 for all my drinks and my speciality dining. And the cruise fare itself cost me £350. Right, I am actually forfeiting breakfast. Matthew's picked me up and taken me for breakfast. That's Disembarkation. There's no line at all, which I'm very pleased about. Right, so we just zap out. Well, that was one of the easiest disembarkations ever, which is just as well, because I want to get off. Down we go. Take me down, goddammit. or if you had left your luggage outside your cabin to collect it at the terminal, this is where the magic happens. Not nearly as many bags as I'm used to seeing in here. That's because it's a short cruise. People are able to disembark more easily, I imagine, with smaller bags. All right, and now we'll go through the customs area. Haven't seen anybody in there for a long while. Let's see if they've turned up for a short booze cruise. No, they don't give the monkeys. And here we are. Taxis to the right, car park to the left. Well, it's time for those all-important reflections. Let's start with the positives. The crew on P&O Aurora right now are a credit. They really are. I had some wonderful conversations, a lot of kindness and warmth, and very good service. Just a few times the curse of the solo traveller occurred, when essentially staff kind of look past you to couples, to groups who think perhaps, oh, they're ready and this man's on his own, so he's not ready. So they just struggle to make the eye contact, to look over, they just keep walking, or they just don't acknowledge you. I find that a little bit frustrating now. If you're gonna go inside, get a sideways cabin. I'm a fan. The floor space is much preferable to your usual configured standard inside cabin. If you're not going to listen to me about anything else, listen to me on that one. Good to see an improvement in the food quality in the buffet in comparison to our cruise on Aurora back in April. Pleasantly surprised at both dinner and breakfast time there. And the food generally was good. Sindhu, very good. Beach House, quite good. The ship itself, I think Aurora is a lovely ship. I really do. Very traditional, quite elegant in places, a good number of pools as well. Well, in comparison to a number of other cruise lines I've sailed with this year, the drinks offer is quite limited on board P&O. In fact, if you wanted, for example, an espresso martini, but without all the caramel and salty sauce that they put in theirs, they won't do it for you. It's basically whatever's on that menu or nothing. A bit short-sighted. It's also noticeable that drinks prices are rising steadily with P&O. Keep an eye out for it. I found dining arrangements very frustrating. No, I did not want to eat at 6:15 p.m. That's way too early for me on a holiday. Not only that, if I'm eating earlier, I need to change my medication routine. They said they would change it for me. They didn't change it for me at all. I couldn't book speciality dining in advance because of a glitch with the IT system. I wasn't the only one, by the way. Other passengers complained to me about that on board, but I couldn't book any when I boarded. It was only after speaking to various and numerous members of crew that one person out of the group decided to try and contact the relevant department for me to get those booked in. Now, sometimes you don't get into port. That's a given with a cruise. I didn't come on this cruise because I desperately wanted to go back to Guernsey. However, of the 5 occasions over the years I've been on a cruise to Guernsey, we've only ever been able to get ashore twice. Not a good success rate, and therefore I do question whether it is an ideal port for large cruise ships who need to tender ashore. It's Matthew in our car. Hannah, yes, she's called Hannah. Matthew's taken me to my favourite service station for breakfast. Romance is not dead. And my final critique, lines to get into the main dining room in the evening were, according to passengers who spoke to me, horrendous. Not only that, lines for breakfast, as I showed you, also horrendous. A 50-minute wait, I was told. For me, it's not a holiday if you're told you have to wait that long to get your food. It's just not. You can say to me, well, you should get there for opening early. But that's also not a holiday. A holiday is when you get to do what you would like to do in your time.
Take the second exit and stay on Hill Lane.
Just saying. That's just my opinion, of course. We had a great cruise on Azura this year, likewise Iona, followed by 2 disappointing cruises on Aurora and then Arcadia. So I'm seeing quite an inconsistency between the P&O fleet right now, and I don't think it should be like that. I still maintain they need more crew on board Aurora. I had hoped to go out on a high if this is my last P&O cruise. I'd say I've gone out on a fine note, but you know what? Your holiday should be better than fine. Even at a service station, he's still ahead. Come on. Will we be back with P&O? Well, that really does depend on whether or not they resolve our ongoing issue of now nearly 9 months. It doesn't look good. Thank you for your support as we head to 32,000 subscribers. Today's shout-outs go to my tiers 3, 4 and 5 patrons. And oh my goodness, yes, my loves, you too could become a patron. Just search patreon.com/travelblogjamie. For your personalized video messages, just search cameo.com/travelblogjamie. It really is as easy as that. Thanks for watching, and don't forget we can follow each other on Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins, X, Threads and Instagram at TravelBlogJamie, and right here, right now on YouTube. Bah!